Hey guys, Wes Goins here, and I'm excited to share something special with you today. Over the past few weeks, my virtual production collaborator Mark Barrow and I have been working non-stop on building the perfect tool for an at-home virtual production setup. And along the way, we discovered a blueprint workflow that we think will be super helpful if you're just getting started. With this setup, you can create some really dynamic camera movements even with a basic green screen, no huge studio setup required. Step 1 is building an OSC blueprint. One of the most important parts of this workflow is setting up an OSC reference variable. This setup prevents Unreal from trashing your OSC data when it's not being used. Here's how it works. On begin play, the level blueprint calls your OSC server reference blueprint, and we'll dive into that a little bit later. From there, the chain moves to a node that switches out your player pawn with a cinecamera actor, the camera you actually want to animate. We added functionality for camera movements. In the level blueprint, we branch off from the event tick and set conditions so that whenever you press and define touch OSC button, the cinecamera actor smoothly interpolates from one location to another. We also created a custom move to location event. This hooks the cinecamera up to the timeline node where you can add multiple float tracks to control movement over time. Once you set this up, you can duplicate and chain these timelines together. So with a push of a button, you can trigger complex dynamic changes, camera movements, lighting shifts, animated set pieces, all the works. Step 3, the OSC server blueprint. This blueprint ties it all together. Quick note, you have to drag this into your scene like any other actor or it won't work. When you hit play, this blueprint creates an OSC server that starts listening on your defined port, converts incoming OSC data to strings, stores those values as floats that other blueprints can reference, binds a custom event every time an OSC message is received. In other words, it's taking the data from Touch OSC, turning it into something usable, and letting you trigger all of your custom events with those buttons or sliders. It sounds complicated, but once you build it, it's actually really straightforward. We hope this video helps you kick off your at-home virtual production setup. And if you found this useful, leave a comment. We'd love to hear what kind of scenes and camera moves you create with this. Thanks for watching.